Hey guys, it's Mark from Lot More Guitar Studio and LotMoreGuitar.com, and in this lesson I'm going to show you my 5 favorite licks from Prince's iconic solo on While My Guitar Gently Weeps at the 2004 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductions. Let's check it out. Alright, my first favorite lick happens around 3 minutes and 45 seconds into the performance, and it sounds something like this. So he's up here in this A minor pentatonic box, but he's bending actually from the 7th fret, 2nd string, a half step up to the 8th fret, so F sharp to G here, and then releasing it and pulling it down. So it gives this great wailing sound even though it's only a half step, right? You're going to do that about 5 times. So I'm bending up, half step, releasing and pulling off from the 7th fret to the 5th fret on the 2nd string. Okay, then you're going to jump up to the 8th fret 2nd string and do a full step bend on that one. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Full step bend. And then he comes down the scale with this kind of pentatonic run. We're going to start on the 5th fret 2nd string, 8th fret 2nd string, back to the 5th fret. Now down to the 7th fret 3rd string, back up to the 5th fret 2nd string, and then you're going to bend the 7th fret of the 3rd string, release it, pull off to the 5th fret, and end on the 7th fret of the 4th string. So, and he kind of picks through that one. You know, you could do it legato. He kind of deliberately picks it there. All right, so one more time with this lick. We have the half step bends. And the run coming down. All right, let's take a look at lick number 2. My next favorite lick happens at about 3 minutes and 56 seconds into the performance, and it sounds something like this. Okay, so we have a slide up here on the 3rd string to the 9th fret. And he kind of slides into the first note and then picks it 2 times after that. So it's kind of like an 8th note followed by a 16th note if you're analyzing the rhythm. Okay, he does that 1 time, and then he follows that up with 6 hammer-ons between 7 and 9. So the first time it's just the 9th fret, and then 7 to 9. And you always follow it up with the 2 picks after the hammer-on. So. Okay, 3 more. Now after that, he does a double hammer-on and still does the 2 picks on the 9th fret after that. So you do that 2 times. So, and then we have 1 more hammer-on without, I guess 2 more hammer-ons, but without the pick. So, all right, so all together without talking. Doubles. 2 more. Okay, then he kind of comes down and slides up the 2nd string to the 15th fret and then back. So it's just kind of, you know, it doesn't have to be exact. You're just kind of sliding up and down for attitude. And then he's going to do this cool open string run where he picks the 12th fret and pulls off on the 1st string. And then kind of keeps the picking going. So it's like a, you know, almost the same rhythm that we did on the 3rd string, right? So 12th fret, 10th, 8th, 7, 5. Okay, so. Okay, then he kind of slides back into the 8th fret. So he slides into that and then picks the 7th fret and then picks the 7th hammer on and pull off. and then slides back to the 5th fret of, this is all on the 1st string, so, okay? Then he's gonna come to the 2nd string, 8th fret, and slide that up to the 10th. So we have this. Okay, I actually think, I'm sorry, the trill is actually from the 5th to the 7th. So it's, okay, so you're gonna hammer on from the 5th fret to the 7th. So slide into the 8th, 7th fret, and then go back to the 5th fret, then do the trill where you do hammer on and pull off. Okay, then we're gonna pick the 8th fret, 2nd string, and then slide back up. Okay. All right, and then he kind of starts the next phrase with this really cool bend, step and a half bend from the root note, which is A here, all the way up to the note on the 13th. And that finishes that one out. Okay, so one more time without talking. All right, let's check out the next lick. My next favorite lick happens at 4 minutes and 11 seconds into the performance, and it sounds like this. This is classic Prince. He's so good at these wailing bends. We're going to be up here at the 17th fret on the 2nd string, which is kind of like, you know, think of it as A minor pentatonic pattern 1 up the octave. He's going to pick the 17th fret of the 2nd string and bend the 20th fret, and on the way up he's going to pick it again. So it's kind of like a, as you get to the top of the bend, you're going to pick the note again and then give it just a little vibrato. So, and try to get as much of a wailing sound as you can. So 3 times. Okay. Now the 4th time, you're going to pick the note on the 17th, pick the note on the 20th, and you're going to bend it up and release it. So it's like, and then you're going to come back to the 17th fret on the 2nd string. So, and then jump immediately to the 1st string, 20th fret, do a brief pull off to the 17th, and then go back for 5 bends on the 1st string. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you're going to pick the 17th fret of the 1st string 3 times. So, all right, then he does 2 pull-offs from 19 to 17. Okay. He's actually going to do 4 total, so he does it twice, and then again, so it's kind of like 2 sets of 2. All right, and then he goes all the way out to the 20th fret on this 1st string, and he kind of like picks the 20th fret, pulls off to the 17, and then picks the 17th again. So, and then he does kind of like a little tremolo on the 1st string to get ready for the next section. All right, so without talking, we have let's check out the next one. Lick number 4 happens about 5 minutes and 9 seconds into the performance, and it sounds like this. So we got a burning lick here down the A Dorian scale. It's going to start off with a 20th, at the 20th fret of the first string with a wailing bend. Bring it up, down a little, and back up again. So then you're going to pick the 20th fret of the first string back to the 9th fret. It's kind of a common blues thing to do. Pick those two, kind of short and staccato. And then he's going to do a run down what we call the A Dorian scale. So it's going to sound like this. You're going to pick the 20th fret of the first string, then pick it again, but now pull off 20, 19, 17. Then go to the second string and do the same thing. Pick first, then pull off. Then you're going to pick the 17th fret second string again. Then come down to the third string 19th and 17 and 16. Then 19, 17, 16 on the fourth string. And then finally the 19th fret of the fifth string. So then you jump right back up to the third string with a wailing bend again, full step with vibrato. So the run again. And the whole lick slowly. That is a great one. Let's get on to lick number 5. All right, we've made it to the 5th and final lick, and this one happens about 5 minutes and 55 seconds into the performance, and it's actually the last lick of the solo. Sounds like this. So once again, we're going to be up here in A minor pentatonic / A Dorian. We start out with a pick on the second string. And then we're going to bend the 20th fret of the second string 3 times. Nice vibrato on that last one. Now we come back down and pick the 17th fret of the second string. Jump up to the first string 20th fret, pick that, and pick the 19th fret. So I love how he goes back and forth between legato and staccato here. So we have 17 second string, 20th first string, 19. Then we have a trill, so pick the 17th fret of the first string, hammer on the 19th, and pull off. So then come down to the 20th fret of the second string. So back up to the 17th fret of the first string, 20th fret of the second string. And now he kind of does like a little pre-bend here. So I'm going to bend the string up and let it kind of fall down. So let me just get my bearings. So let that note fall down. And then pull off to the 17th fret. And then he does a couple of back and forths between the 17th and the 20th here. So one more time without talking. Like I said, he just goes back and forth a few times there. Have fun with that one. That was lick number 5. I hope you enjoyed this edition of my 5 favorite licks. I want to give a shout out to my student Neil for the great suggestion. If you guys have any favorite performances I should check out for future videos, definitely let me know. If you'd like to take lessons with me, we'd love to have you aboard. Click the link below and let's get started. I'll see you in the next lesson.